Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising Sign people. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunity aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, this is a weekly update, so it's going to range from, I would say, today until Saturday, the 21st. Now, if you require a tarot reading or even your natal chart done, because like I said, I implore you to watch your sun, moon, and rising sign video because it paints a clearer picture of what you'll be dealing with. You can contact me. Either you can email me at mentalchattermusings@gmail.com or you can Facebook Messenger me. Either way, I am available. This month, Mental Chatter Musings monthly newsletter is spotlighting none other than creative genius and Essence best-selling author Tushonda Whitaker. Now, along with honoring this queen, we are also featuring her latest novel, Role Play. I implore you to dive into the newsletter to check out the sneak peeks of role play inside. There's one to read and there's also one to listen to. And you can get this on ebook, audio, or paperback. Okay? Read and review. It is the bookish thing to do. Now, in addition to that, Mental Chatter Musings monthly book giveaway is already in full swing. Now, I just put a post up for Untame's Never Again No More yesterday. It's a video synopsis, basically, of the book. So please check it out on my timeline, author E-Ray Taronic. I posted it yesterday, so it'll still be on my timeline today. But this is one of the reads that we're giving away. Also, last but not least, Deadliest Intuition, my latest psychological thriller, which adds a bit of the paranormal and love into the mix. So several readers also have a chance to win an autographed copy of Deadliest Intuition. Now, Diane will be back with Quan on August the 29th. They're going to be discussing Animal 5. But this week, I would love for you guys to vote in the LCA 21 awards. The voting post can be found on my literary page, E. Ray Taronic, not author E. Ray Taronic, but E. Ray Taronic, on Facebook. Deadliest Intuition has been nominated for Best Plot Twist. I didn't see that coming. Is what it says. I'm extremely honored and humbled to be nominated, especially with the authors that I am in the running with. It is it's humbling and it's an honor, as I said. So thank you to those of you who voted for me to be nominated, and also thank you to those who have already voted for Deadliest Intuition to win that spot. I love you guys, and your support is much appreciated. Now, in the meantime, please continue to check out Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group I See You Reading and Chatting, where authors give you their impromptu freestyles according to a subject of the ladies' choosing. If you'd like a chance to participate in Freestyle Friday, don't hesitate to contact Ebony Evans. She's the president of I See You Reading and Chatting Book Club. I actually participated this past Friday in Freestyle Friday, so you can go into the group and you can check out my freestyle there. Now, this week is the last week of the Sun in Leo. Okay, it's the last week in its home where it is exalted. So take advantage of that. All right, Venus also transitions into our sector of relationships, which trines your sign, Gemini. Okay, if you have any placements within 3 degrees more or less than the degree that I mentioned, please remember that this will aspect you more heavily. Okay. Now today, the sun is at 23 degrees Leo. So if you have any aspects between 20 and 26 degrees, this will aspect you more heavily. Now, as I go on and say the degrees, then you can add and subtract the 3 degrees, now that you know to do that. Try to manage your ups and downs today. You can find that many are quite moody today, but don't let those setbacks get you down. There are opportunities there that you wouldn't even expect are there. Okay, so open your eyes and look around. This is about communication, siblings, short distance travel, and your networks of people for you. Should you need assistance, look to them. Okay, because they do want to help you. Romantic partners want to help you. Your children want to help you. Your creative endeavors, people that you work with want to help you. They will communicate that to you. Okay. Now, on Monday, the 16th, the sun is in Leo at 24 degrees. So let's stay on task on Monday. Okay, that's what it's prompting you to do. You need to be diligent to accomplish your goals, and patience is key. Also, acknowledging your power is key. Okay, and of course, knowledge is power. Now, Mercury square Ceres and the North Node in Gemini, as well as the South Node in Sagittarius, can have an effect on you, okay? Because a Mercury is in your sector of home and family, and it's squaring you. It's squaring your image. It's squaring where you're trying to go with your image, how you're trying to be seen, okay? It's also squaring relationships. Yeah, you and some of your relationships may not be vibing on Monday. You know, communication might not all be all what it's cracked up to be. Stay on task, but like I said, you might have some friction in communication with some of your relationships, okay, as far as home and family on that day. In addition to that, it's the same day that Venus moves over into Libra. Your sector of relationships, children, romance, play, and affection. So you want to be mindful about going too far, protecting family and friends or your lover, or protecting people that you feel this bond with. Okay, you don't want to get into an altercation because of your dedication to them. You know, fighting with your lover because of the kids, fighting with your kids because of your lover, and things like that. With Venus there, you want to try not to use money as a way of expressing your love as well. You might be taken advantage of. Okay, you can find yourself taken advantage of. This angle affords blessings to Gemini and Aquarius placements. Okay, so with Libra coming there, you have blessings as to what you think and what you preach and your image. You can fix things with your words, but you just want to make sure you keep it on a balanced level. Don't go too far. Okay, as far as your sectors of I would say relationships and communication, you have assistance there. Okay, people want to come to you and they want to assist you. Okay, so don't with Venus coming there, you're going to have goodness ushered in as far as money. Okay, don't overspend, because your squares to that Venus transit with romance, creative, and with romance, pleasure, and finances being ushered into children, into play, and into your partnerships as far as lovers, it's squaring your money on both ends. So you don't want to spend too much money. You don't want to exhaust your resources and creativity. You don't want to spend too much money for your children or for your lover. All right, you want to be very, very mindful of that, because those are the areas that are squaring you. As far as your, okay, I told you relationships are going to communicate assistance and opportunities to you. They might be low vibe, you know, it might be just little opportunities. Hey, you know, come on, let's go out and have fun. Let's go out and have a drink. Let's go smoke. You know, it could be any of those things, people communicating in your neighborhood, and they want to do stuff. They want to have fun. So you're going to get those offers that are going to come into you for this next 29 days or 30 days starting on Monday while Venus is in Libra. Now on Tuesday, the 17th, the sun is in Leo at 25 degrees. There's always those behind the scenes who mean to stifle or undermine you. That's going to happen. And for you, that could have to do with people in your networks of people, your siblings, you know, your neighborhoods, your community around you that you deal with. Don't help them out by exhausting your resources, okay? Or going overboard with your resources. Be mindful of also traveling near water, okay? So you want to be careful if you're going out and having fun. Let's see, during your daily routines, okay? Don't let somebody goat you into doing something, especially near water, that you don't want to do, or that you feel that might be dangerous for you. Be careful of that. I was telling someone else, like, yeah, you could go out, maybe you go to the beach all the time, or you go hiking or something, and somebody's like, oh, do a belly flop in the water, jump in the water, things like that. You don't want to hurt yourself, okay? The sun in Leo is trine Chiron in Aries, and the moon in Sagittarius. So your sector of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people is getting some type of healing ushered into it from your sector of friends and social groups, okay? Through relationships. So like I said, people might want to communicate things to you, and they might want to go out and they might want to have fun. All right, you're going to have some type of communication that's come in that's going to make you feel good through some type of relationship or social group. Somebody's going to communicate something to you, some type of blessing. On Wednesday, the 18th, the sun is in Leo at 26 degrees. That's the day you want to mind your temper, because you can go too far. At the same time, Jupiter in Aquarius, your sector of what you think and what you preach, education and skills, long distance travel, talking about people or talking to people at a distance from you. It's semi-square Chiron and Aries, so it's semi-squaring your relationship with your friends and the goals you're trying to accomplish with them. Okay, so make sure, so this could be somebody trying to mess up your healing, or your image, by what you say. Something you say, okay, is something you say or something you've said or something you put out there can tarnish your image, especially if you're going overboard with the pleasures afforded you, with your esteem, with your influence over people, peers, friends, work colleagues, and things like that. Overindulgence in all forms is frowned against, okay? Overdoing it is frowned against, whether it's substances, gluttony over money, or even, I would say, some type of, yeah, you overdo it with some type of help given to you or something like that even. All right, don't press your luck. Just don't press your luck on Wednesday, all right? On Thursday, this although you do trine Aquarius, okay, so I wouldn't think it's too bad for you, but just, just try not to press your luck, okay, if you're awarded some type of assistance. Now on Thursday, the sun is in Leo at 27 degrees. You're going to want to find balance, if at all possible, on that day, all right? Now there's a favorable aspect with the sun, but Mercury is conjunct Mars in Virgo. So during your daily routines, communication and skills, even at work, could see some snags or delays or misunderstandings. But just try to be patient. And for you, this has to do with home and family, the communication in home and family, all right, and relationships in home and family, and you having some arguments or problems with them. It could have to do with a home-based business as well, just because this is aspecting work and home and family. Now, I was talking about Thursday, I believe, right? So let's continue to talk about Thursday, because at the same time, Mercury, Uranus, the planet of shocks and surprises, is in just shocks and surprises and upheaval. It's going retrograde in behind the scenes for you, which is talking about closure, secrets, sacrifice, solitude. So past things could come back. Past shocks and surprises about, from behind the scenes, past gossip with people talking about you that are at a distance from you, not agreeing with what you think and what you preach. Shockingly, maybe even something you said could come up as let's see, it's some type of friction, okay, some type of friction, and some closure, or some type of secret that comes out. Maybe a secret comes out and somebody tells what you told, or something you say that is supposed to be a secret is let out, or something that you said about somebody that's not true comes out from the past, and is shockingly, it comes back out. So you want to be mindful of that, because your secret, sacrifice, and solitude, and that gossip sector, It's squaring communication with your networks of people, your siblings, your neighborhoods, and the people you deal with during your networks of communication every day, as well as people at a distance from you and what you think and preach. Okay, so this is about what you think and preach. Something is being squared and coming back from the past. You want to be mindful of that. But you do have also assistance, monetary assistance in career coming back to you. Somebody willing to offer you resources or help, shockingly, behind the scenes in career. Now, as far as the blessings, they're going to be through home and family and shared finances. Okay, from the past, money finally coming in or aspecting you from the past. Maybe even that you forgot about, or maybe even that you didn't know was coming in. Okay, it could be something that you filled out before. It has to do with something that you're passionate about, though, in home and family, and some type of shared finances aspecting you and coming back your way because of Uranus going back and retrograding, grabbing these opportunities and assistance and bringing back, drudging up this past. That's going to be for some time. It's not a one-day transit. It just starts on Thursday. Now, on Friday, the 20th, the sun is at 28 degrees opposing Jupiter in Aquarius, your sector of what you think, what you preach, where you are of service to others, communication. Okay, you could find yourself very optimistic about communication, but just try not to be too self-centered or pushy, because that area already kind of squares secrets and sacrifice and solitude and things like that, okay? So be optimistic, but not too pushy or self-centered on Friday. There's a trine between Taurus and Virgo. No, there's a trine between, there's a trine between Taurus and Virgo, your sector of home and family and behind the scenes. So communication about home and family behind the scenes it's going to make you feel really good, because you got that trine between Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius as well. You're going to be feeling really good about something, maybe even something you said or something you applied for, something that you put out that's helping you forge towards your highest aspirations. As far as romance, creative endeavors, and children are concerned, you putting your message out at a distance from you. Okay, something a blessing is going to come in, and it's going to make you look good. Maybe it's about some of your creative works. Maybe even you're pulling in a lover at a distance from you, or a child is coming to visit you, or you're going to visit a child or a lover, or you're going on some type of trip. But there is some type of blessing ushered in because of this Venus in romance, creative endeavors, and children, and this good times that you're going to have with them, maybe even traveling, okay, or during travel. Now on Saturday, the 21st, the sun is in Leo at 29 degrees. Don't talk about it, be about it. In other words, don't sit around complaining as it pertains to your communication, your siblings, and your networks of people around you. Put grounded plans into action if you plan to travel somewhere, even at a short distance. The moon in Aquarius is going to square Taurus. So in your sector of what you think and what you preach, it's going to be squaring Uranus and Taurus that day on Saturday. It's going to be squaring what you've said behind the scenes, gossip behind the scenes at a distance from you. All right. So also try not to exhaust your resources or your spending, because it won't solve any problems. All right. Try not to be too needy or act impulsively as it comes or as it pertains to personal finances and resources. All right. You want to be mindful of that, and just make sure you're just mindful of watching your mouth. And what you say and things like that, because that sector of what you think and what you preach is squaring shocks and surprises coming back. But Jupiter's there, so I have a feeling that you're going to be okay. Jupiter's there, so you'll be able to work over those problems or smooth things out. Now let's talk about your cards. Okay, as far as your cards, permeating your entire week is some type of shock and surprise, okay, coming your way. Maybe it's some type of new beginning coming up over the horizon. Okay, you have some new beginning coming up over the horizon that could be a shock to you, because this is permeating your entire reading for the week. Now let's talk about your cards. Okay, so your cards, first of all, as far as it pertains to a relationship, it could be a business relationship or it could be a love relationship. You're asked to use your mental acuity. to use your clarity of thought to bring in this win. Use your higher powers of the mind and your subconscious. Why is this upside down? Why did I set that upside down? Was that upside down? I don't think that was upside down. Wow. Okay. Use your intuition and your mental acuity to create this win that you like between you and a lover or you and a business partner. Okay. But you have that aspect in you, but like I said, you're going to have to use your intuition as it pertains to that. Okay. You're going to have to use your intuition to bring that in. Wow. Okay. Now these cards, some type of, okay, you're forging forward passionately now. This could be you forging forward passionately in as it pertains to your image and what you think and what you preach with romance, creative endeavors, and children. Okay, you forging forward passionately. Or this could be you getting into an argument about some type of deceit or you feeling left out in the cold with someone. Okay, and that could be a surprise to you. Let me get one more card for clarification as to that card, that Five of Pentacles, that you feeling some type of keeping your wits about you because you feeling left out in the cold. Yeah, this has been hard on you. Whatever this has been hard on you. This has been hard work that you've been trying to work through, whether it's with romantic partners, whether it's within creative endeavors, or it's with children. You've been trying to forge forward passionately, but it's been hard work. You've been looking at your investments and what you've invested here, but somehow you feel left out in the cold. You're at the end of this. There's some type of win that's coming and that's aspecting in the future, okay? You're at the end of these trials, all right, where you felt left out in the cold, and it might even be with an air sign person. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. But something is coming in to help you. You just gotta have strength, okay? All right, but you're at the end of those trials. All right, the wheel of fortune is aspecting you, but you got to keep the wheel spinning in a positive direction in order for the good to come out of it. All right, some type of offer is going to come in. You're going to need to keep a grounded approach as far as this offer. This is about love, music, creativity, but it's also about an immature offer. If it's about love, you need to keep a grounded approach to love, because love is not just like fly by night. If you plan on having a romantic love with somebody and having it grow, you need to take a grounded approach to it, and you need to make sure that you keep the wheel spinning in a positive direction by thinking positively. Don't focus on the disappointments that have already happened in this within a partnership or within a love or a creative sector. Don't focus on the what is spilled over. Okay, you have 2 cups that you need to take advantage of, and you have all the tools at your disposal that you need, all right, to forge you forward. All the tools at your disposal. You got to come out of having these nightmares. You got to come out of having this worry. You got to have, your faith is being tested, okay? But you got to have courage. There's a lot of activity going on. You're very capable of getting things done. But there's some accelerated work that you're going to have to do, and you're going to have to use all the tools at your disposal to work on this offer that's coming your way, that is aspecting you, okay? But the hard work is almost over. You just got to stay out of having these worries and bad dreams and things like that, okay? All right. I love you guys. Be mindful. You got some surprises and some shocks coming up this week. All right? Bye now.